More than 300 people are dead and hundreds more have been seriously injured as Somalia's capital suffers its worst attack to date. RT's Alex Mihaljevic is in Toronto with the latest. Alex, what can you tell us about the attack?
Well, this attack's not only bad for Somalia, looking at globally, it's one of the worst attacks in recent years anywhere. We're talking about 300 people plus dead, 300 people plus injured. It happened, two trucks were involved. The first truck exploded at a busy intersection near a popular hotel. That's where most of the casualties occurred. And then a second truck exploded nearby, and other people obviously were hurt in that explosion as well. We learned that today about 70 people were airlifted to Turkey. They were in awful condition, and Turkey is now taking them in basically to see if they can help these individuals. As for hospitals in Somalia, they're saying that people burnt beyond recognition were brought into the hospitals. You could hear their families wailing in the hallways. The doctors were just absolutely overwhelmed, their eyes closing after having to treat these people day after day. Obviously, they're not staffed as much as they'd like to be. So Mogadishu, we know, has been a hotspot for many years, and the culprit, once again, we're blaming Al-Shabaab, which is an Al-Qaeda-linked organization. Al-Shabaab is one of the most dangerous, if not the most dangerous organization in Africa. And as it stands right now, this has happened, a promise, according to them, earlier this year that they would do some attacks just like this after the election of Donald Trump and also the president of Somalia. His name is Mohammed Abdullahi Mohammed. He is also an American citizen as well as a Somali citizen. The president, Abdullah Mohammed, I should say, he at this point, he's called 3 days of mourning. People are coming in as much as possible to donate blood, but the situation in Mogadishu, as you can imagine, is very dire, and it's knocked the country off its socks, really.
Alex, this is such sad news. If any, what kind of response can we expect from the Somalian government and its allies?
Well, the Somali government, it's been rattled. The country itself, I mean, as we know, for years has been unstable. And an attack like this proves to many that Mogadishu, a city of 2 million people, is simply not safe. The government that's there right now cannot keep the people safe. We know that other countries have offered help. Kenya and Ethiopia in particular have offered to send in medical help. And the United States has condemned this attack. The United States has been active in Somalia. They say someplace around 500 special elite forces have been there trying to help the African United Army as well as the Somali army in getting rid of Al-Shabaab. But as we know, these guys are still there. And I can tell you, look, since 2007, this has been Al-Shabaab territory. 22,000 troops from the African Union and U.S. counterterrorism campaign have been around there. And we're looking at 4,281 deaths at the hands of Al-Shabaab in 2016. So obviously, this is one dangerous organization. Right now, we do not know how the U.S. is going to respond. There was talk in the past of sending more troops to Somalia, and this would definitely be a reason to pump up the presence of U.S. troops there if there ever was one.
Thanks so much, Alex, for this report. That was Alex Mihaljevic reporting in Toronto. Thank you.
Thank you.